The 2020 Tuner's Edge GTR Challenge saw 4 R35s attend, all making over 1,000 horsepower. First up is Taz's R35 from the Matooks Racing Camp. The built VR38 is still 3.8 litres in capacity and uses twin Garrett GTX 3582 turbochargers. It has AMS intake manifolds and fuel system along with a Motec ECU and easily makes over 1,000 horsepower on 30 psi. The transmission is a full Dodson spec item.
Hi, my name's Taz. That's my R35 GT-R. Precision Racing, Just Jap. Have done a bit of work on it. At the moment it's making about 1,100 horsepower, on about 32 pounds of boost. We're looking at increasing that to about 36, 38 pounds. We'll see how we go down the road. This is my first time at Cootamundra and many more to come.
Next was a new build from Precision Racing, Harney's 2019 R35 GT-R. He bought it new and less than a year later, it was dropped off at Precision Racing to get a PR12 kit. It went in stock and came out with 1,260 horsepower. Built motor and box, PR12 Garrett turbo kit with Turbo Smart external wastegates and raceport blower valves, and an AMS carbon intake manifold sits on top of a show-stopping engine bay. Something very hard to do in an R35. The car doesn't just run their Motec ECU, but an entire replacement dash, which is simply epic and better than factory. Inside the billet specialties drag wheels are AMS carbon ceramic brakes.
First time, first launch. I'm a virgin at this, so it's going to be a nice experience and I'll just see how it goes.
It was Harney's first time driving the car in anger, but by the end of the event, he was running consistent low nines with a best of 9.151 at a stonking 163 miles per hour. Next is George's R35 from Precision Racing. Built motor and box, PR12 turbo kit, Turbo Smart external wastegates and raceport blower valves, Motec ECU and a proven 8.4 second performer at the track with 1,300 horsepower. Some subtle body mods and the usual R35 mod cons. Although George's is the most stock appearing R35 in the group, it's a pretty good street car to begin with. It can blend into the corporate world, take the family out on weekends, and still hand out the chop, Koval, at roll racing and our events.
Yeah, it's George Sudos here. I've got the Precision PR12 package, runs about 1,300 horsepower. It's done an 8.4 at 170. It's first time at Cooter and here just enjoy the day. I'd like to come out here and give old Chop Koval a bit of a go. I've already beaten him twice, just remember that, Koval. Another opportunity for you to get one up on me. If not, it's going to be 3-0.
George's car ran a 9.0 at 156 miles per hour before it had some four-wheel drive issues. R35s are pretty violent when in rear-wheel drive. The quickest R35 at the 2020 Tuner's Edge GT-R Challenge was Chris Skinner's 1 GT-R tuned by Precision Racing. Chris's car is one of the best presented and all-round performing R35s in Australia, with the trophy cabinet to prove it. The body kit is one of the best we've seen, and along with the custom interior, elevates the R35 to a real head-turning supercar. His setup has evolved from 1,000 horsepower when we first saw it to over 1,400 horsepower now. It sees street duties regularly, has done circuit track days, power cruises, and taken out Sydney roll racing 4 times. Under the hood is a Magnus Motorsport 4.1 litre stroker with AMS Alpha 16 Garrett turbos, AMS carbon intake, Motec ECU, and he also has the Motec dash replacing the factory one. It makes upwards of 1,400 horsepower with a Sheptrans uprated transmission. We've driven this car before on 1,000 horsepower, so we're keen to see what it's like now.
Hey, I'm Chris Skinner. I've got 1 GT-R, R35. I've been to Cootamundra quite a few times before, maybe 3 times now. A little bit of hit and miss here and there, but I'm very happy with the results so far. Now we've got a complete new build, 4.1 litre with an AMS setup. I'm looking forward to seeing what it can run.
The time slip, you know it's good news, don't you, Chris?
Do I tell me the time?
You've finally done it. You're in the 8s, 8:92, 166.
Awesome.
Well done, dude. What do you reckon?
Let's keep going.
Where do you want to end up?
I'd like to see an 8.7.
Mate, you've been trying for an 8 for a long time, not just here, but anywhere, so at least the monkey's off your back now, right?
Yeah, really happy with that. We dropped some pressure in the tyres. Aaron did a few tinkering with the tune, and it really helped, so very happy, stoked.
Chris's car was an animal on the strip, doing almost 20 passes all up, of which 8 were 8-second passes, including in the heads-up racing in the drag battle shootout. His best time was 8.78, his best speed was 168, talk about consistency. In the end, this is how the R35 leaderboard looked for the 2020 Tuner's Edge GT-R Challenge. And here is the outright R35 leaderboard at Cootamundra Airport. Applications for the 2021 event held on April 9th and 10th are open now. More information on the Motive Video website.